It's like movie lighting.
Movie lighting.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we're back today with Emily. You all know her from Em's Living, eh? You should check that channel out on YouTube. You can watch whatever we do outside of the shop because we record all of it. Today we are assembling the rear end. She's coming to give me a hand. Mm-hmm. We just had some Mary Brown's and we are pumped and ready to go. So Mary Brown's is a nice chicken place around here. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Put the rear end on. I'm going to try and do some heavy lifting. She's going to be the bolt inserter. She's pretty good at sticking those in the hole. And we're going to get that done and see what this evening brings.
Yeah. I was looking at the wrong place for a while.
Let's go. Oh my God, what are you doing?
I'm trying to set up the GoPro.
In that box, you will find arms and instructions. Ooh.
Instructions?
Who makes these arms? Huh, doesn't say. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to take a minute. We'll be back. Okay, we are back for the second day of the assembly. Now we're going to put the airbag arms on. New hardware, poly bushings. These are kind of thin. I don't know how long they're going to last, but either way they're easy to change. So we'll put these in here and then we start assembling this stuff. I still haven't heard back from the airbag people, so I've given up. So I'm going to keep the existing bags to the front because I know they work. The little ones I received, I have no idea the specs on them, what they can handle, etc. I have no idea. I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to have to order some more today. So at some point when this is all put together, take some measurements and I'll get the proper bag that fits. A 6-inch by, I think it was 9-inch, won't fit. It's too big. So I'm going to have to maybe get a 5-inch, maybe something a little lower, but we'll find out as soon as this is all done. So we've got some big washers for the 3/4 inch bolts to go through up into the spindle, and some more poly bushings from Energy Suspension for those for the stock bolts. So I have to ream the holes out just a little bigger on these pads that go through the top. So as you can see, they're like a 5/8 hole. I'm gonna have to make them a little bigger. Then we'll put washer so we don't destroy this, and then the bolt goes on top, and the same inside of this here. So by the looks of that, I'm gonna have to chop off some of this as well. So make a little square. It's gonna go inside this hole, and that's it. It's gonna be fantastic. So the back is pretty much done. We're gonna get that going. The shocks I have too. We might put those on too, but I think we were gonna try and paint them a funky color or something like that. But for now, I think I might just put them on. So they're there and they're done, and we can get the car on the ground. So yeah, and then to button all that up would just be the airbags, and then we'll finish that. The front, then I can put the old airbags back on the front, and we can test out that other arm from Will. Thank you, Will. And once the rear bags come in, then we'll put the car down, and we can test out that stuff, and then move on to more things. So let's get started. So, as you've seen, the rear end is now basically complete. We just ordered some new airbags from Slam Specialties. They're S5 SS's. They're 5.5 inches round, and I believe they go down to 2.7 inches at the lowest height, which I have from the bottom of the bottom bar to the top mount. So I hadn't tightened those up yet. I have to put them in the right spot and then tighten them up. Might tack them in place. But yeah, bolts are all together, all the hardware's on, everything moves really nice as you've seen, and we got some good movement on those bolts where the spring used to be. So I'm hoping that that's going to hold the weight, everything's going to be fine. Whew, very exciting. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, thanks for following along. If you're new here, we're building a wide body C4 Corvette. As you see, there's probably a lot of Corvettes now being bought and modified, which is amazing. So welcome to everybody who now owns one. I've had this one for just over a year, so we're going to get going back on the front suspension and get that cleaned up, finished, welded, painted. I'm keeping the bags, as I said before, because I have them and they work, and we're just going to screw it, we're going to do it. So yeah, that'll be the next video, and we'll get that cleaned up, and then we'll start rebuilding the rack and pinion and the steering column. We get that taken apart. There's some rust in there and a bunch of other stuff. I got new switches and all kinds of new stuff, so that's going to be amazing. And then that's it. So as I'm doing some stuff, waiting for stuff to dry and whatever else, this bumper here is going to start getting sanded, and there's some spider cracks and a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to try and figure out how to fix that. So I've been trying to do some research on this plastic. It's really old, flexible rubber plastic, so maybe get a plastic welder, I'm not sure. We'll figure that stuff out. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one very soon. Take care.